Hello everyone! I know we're all excited to listen, but I just have a couple of things to mention before we get started. First, a huge thank you to all of the voice actors and other talent that helped me put this audio play together. Their links are in the description down below, so please go give them your support and praise them for the work that they've done. Second, if you're interested in supporting future projects, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment to let me know what your thoughts are. I'm pretty active at responding to comments, even on older videos. In addition, please feel free to join the Discord server, or pledge onto Patreon if you'd like some extra benefits related to the work that I do. I've kept you waiting long enough. On with the show. So you end up pretty much talking to Pinkie Pie like you did Dash. How these mares got you to open up so easily? Well, it's not like you had a lot of friends.
I guess that's what they are now? Friends?
What's so funny?
Pinkie asks, finishing off what has to be her 10th cupcake of the hour.
Nothing, just... I really didn't have many friends before this. What with my lifestyle, now I'm just pouring out my guts to you.
Ew! But I understand.
There's cupcake number 11.
So, what are you concerned about now?
You mull things over. On one hoof, Anon might know everything now, or on the other, you're not really doing a good job of playing these small-town hicks. Really, they've got the upper hoof.
Well, I like to know what Anon knows. And eventually need to catch up with Dash and Twilight.
Pinkie starts clearing the table. Guess you're wrapping it up here.
Well, I think the best thing you can do is go visit Twilight. You can see how she's doing, if she's walking straight.
No, seriously. How does this mare know? That's creepy as fuck.
And actually go over your notes. I'll distract Anon long enough to get him to forget all about you.
You mean my ex?
Mm-hmm.
She nods enthusiastically, a bit too enthusiastic for your tastes.
And how are you planning?
Okay, well, it's time to go. Don't worry if your cat suits are missing from your rucksack. I promise to bring them back.
And with that, you're pushed out into the street.
Crazy, friendly, feisty. Apparently omniscient too.
Shaking off the mystery that is Pinkie, you begin to trot to the gaudy as balls castle of friendship. It looks like a colt's playhouse. You meander in. No guards, so that's neat. You could probably steal the crystal, everything from this place. Suddenly, Purple.
Hey there! Long time no see! Tacky. Hey!
Wordsmith extraordinaire.
You both look at pretty much anything but each other for a few moments.
Your notes?
Oh, right! Thank you, Spike!
Spike? Who's that?
A tiny purple lizard waddles out of one of the side rooms. Looking very nonplussed, he locks eyes with you for a moment. Those eyes... He's seen some shit.
Spike! Dragon? Male? Not interested.
Wow, he's got it down pat. Poor bastard. Daring do. Pleasure to meet you.
Forgive Spike. He was up all night recataloging and shelving the donated books from Canterlot. Ever since the old Treebrary got destroyed, we've had to replace and enchant all new books against fire damage, and explosive and acid damage.
You tune her out, and so does the lizard. Another look between you two. You mouth out, "I'm sorry," and "only the dead know peace," is his response.
That's why I had to lick the entire encyclopedia. So, notes?
Twilight pokes her front hooves together. Poor thing.
Sure, that'll be great. Do you have any coffee?
Coffee? I think we have some for guests, right, Spike?
Yeah, I'll get it to you in a few.
He trundles off to what you assume is the kitchen.
Now this way. I was able to take a look at some of the sketches you made.
Damn it, those are private and kinky. Mostly private.
Wonderful anatomical similarities. So tell me, what do you know about bonobos?
I know I don't bonobo for free. That shit's gonna cost you.
Wait, what?
Twilight turns to look at you.
What?
No, bonobos, the monkey.
Oh! They're pretty much like any other ape I run into. Don't harass them, toss some apples at their general direction. They don't try to rip your wings off. Chimpanzees are the real cunts, though. Damn you, Mr. Flippy. I remember your bullshit.
That's the last time you tour with a circus. You sit down at a familiar table. All evidence of the rush teleportation job is gone. All the windows are open too, and is that a new bed sheet? That poor mare. Your notebooks and journals are already unpacked, stacked neatly on the table, little colored sticky notes on various pages.
So, bonobos, is that all you know?
I know they always travel as a troop, and
You think back to one of your many trips through the jungle.
when did I see bonobos? Alright, just before the whole fertility goddess thing. Oh, right. They fuck pretty much all the damn time.
They do pair up quite often, yes.
Pair
and,
up.
Twilight blushes a bit deeper.
Say it!
No! Proper princess ponies don't use such like.
Say it!
She gives you a pouty face. Who does she think she is, a stallion? You stare at her nonplussed. She gives in.
Fine, a compromise. Hey, Rudd, quite.
Ponies rut, monkeys fuck.
Fine! They fuck all the damn time, happy?
A coffee tray lands on your table unceremoniously. You both look over to a young dragon who has seen some shit.
I don't care. I don't want to know.
Spike, it's.
I don't want to know. I'll be out digging gems.
He says, turning around and jogging out. You two look at each other. You shrug. She face hoofs.
So bonobos.
Fuck, yes. But that's not what I was getting at. Though I can get to that later.
Twilight turns into lecture mode Twilight. Podium not included.
Bonobos and most apes travel in troops. From what interviews I've had with him and gleaned from your notes, he's a social creature cast into a non-social world. Who knows the last time he was groomed or when he was playing with his family's young?
You settle in to listen. Twilight starts to pour the coffee as she speaks.
Bonobos have very strong ties, and that's something I don't think Anon is getting. I tried talking with Fluttershy on possibly getting a couple of her other ape friends, maybe a chimpanzee or a gorilla to befriend Anon, but in the end, they weren't having it. They were saying something about, if it ain't got fuzz, it ain't right, cuz. So that was a bust.
Twilight hovers the sugar bowl over your coffee. You shake your head and she starts dumping it into hers.
Holy shit, that's like half the okay. She's not a coffee mare. I can change her.
And then I tried to mimic some of the ape's grooming habits, but I wanted it to seem more realistic. So I got him here and used puppets to help me, but he thought it was a puppet show, so I ended up doing improv.
You sip your coffee, half listening to her.
That dragon knows his stuff. I gotta get him some gems sometime. I wonder if it's true that sacred gems taste better. Doesn't matter, can't go back to Biddly. Time to tune back in, cause she's looking like she's just vomiting out words now.
I didn't know what to do. I thought he said that he was an omnivore, but when I offered him a terrarium of bugs so that he could keep a sustainable supply of protein at his home, he laughed at me like it was a joke. And then
You wave your hoof to stop her.
Okay, so this went from let's talk about Anon scientifically to why won't my seduction work?
Twilight lowers her head.
I'm sorry, I just...
It's okay. We can get to that later.
She brightens up immediately.
Really? You'll help me be a gentle mare?
You cringe internally.
Your gang and I already talked.
Gang?
You give her a brief overview of the past 24 hours, minus Sweet Bean. You don't want to go back there yet. She nods, sipping from her coffee every so often. Now here comes the cream.
Damn this mare. She's gonna ruin a good cuppa.
So you're okay with this? I mean, I know it's odd pre-herding like we are, but I didn't think we could take any chances with screwing this up.
You're not really 100% behind it, but a smaller slice of the pie is better than nothing. Though that does raise a question.
How did you actually get all these mares to pre-herd with you? Is it because you're a princess?
She grins and shakes her head.
No, it goes back to bonobos. See, when Anon first showed up, we did take some blood, tissue, and hair samples to see what exactly he was.
Okay, not the best introduction to a stallion, but you've done worse. Admittedly, fucking a mare while wearing a strap-on and handlebar mustache to get back at the damn museum owner's son was pretty boss. But I digress.
Turns out, humans are related very closely to bonobos. Like, really related.
Okay, I'm still not getting...
Bonobos fuck all the damn time.
You shut your mouth as it hits you.
Nah. Are we talking...
Well, possibly. I mean, I don't know personally, But if he's related that closely to them, then
So that's why.
you would not believe the appetite of some of those mares. Yes, that's pretty much the first reason.
Even the
From what Pinky tells me, especially Rarity, but don't tell Spike.
And what about.
Predator fetish,
And
dominatrix.
Well, I've run out of questions. Brain, you got anything? Honestly, no. That's pretty impressive. It's always the small town mares you gotta watch out for. Tell me about it.
So now the only thing left to do
Twilight places the coffee down in front of her and looks at you hard.
is confirm our hypothesis.
Kinky! Yes, Brain. Yes.
So the two of you begin to bounce ideas off of each other. She's taking the more pragmatic approach of cast a want it need it spell on my flank and see what happens. You have to remind her that it's not only outlawed to cast love spells on other sentient beings in Equestria, but doing that usually causes the stallion to just snuggle your ass until the spell wears off.
Not that I know anything about that first hoof. Nope, not at all.
Instead, the two of you need to hypothesize about realistic ways to get him to give up the D. And an idea pops into your head.
Hey, so, I know this might be a bit shallow, but what about just getting him roaring drunk?
Twilight shakes her head.
I won't allow a stallion to get that drunk around me. Some gutter trash mare could force herself onto him.
She leans in close like a conspirator.
And I've looked at his legs. I don't think he's strong enough to fight off any pony, let alone a raping herd.
Wow, raping herd? Where is she getting her news from? Besides, this isn't freaking medieval Equestria where stallions were basically property. Things have advanced. Well, we'd be the ones drinking with him, so wouldn't he just be around, gentle mares like ourselves all night?
You cringe internally after saying gentle mares. But this idealistic virgin over here seems to be mulling it over.
I guess. We could always chaperone him, and since we're going to herd with him anyways, it's fine if I don't get first dibs.
There we go. Time to take the reins. Kinky! I know, Brain! I know, right? Ugh. I wonder if he's into saddle play. Well, the way I see it, we have to do it right, so...
You begin describing your plan. It's really simple. Find a nice middle-run bar, not too hoity-toity, though you doubt a place like that exists in a town like this. Not too cult-unfriendly, like a dive bar. Great places to meet interesting mares, not so much, get guys in the mood. All the girls, the whole herd will bring them along. Stallions always think it's safer to drink in a group.
Just means y'all get to play who gets nailed next roulette.
Get him roaring drunk. That step is important. Almost as important as not trying to match his drinks. You tell Twilight this, and she's shocked, flustered, and maybe a little jealous of your solo drinking, petting, and wing job on Anon's couch.
So basically, we'll start out drinking socially. Then each one of us will challenge him to a drinking game until he's good and tipsy. Spread the pain around, we'll still be somewhat sober. And then back to Twilight's place for castle sex. Also so she can record it, apparently. That is so kinky! I know, Brain! I know!
Excited, the two of you split. She'll send out her minion to notify the girls, and you just have to bide your time until nightfall. Running on exactly 0 hours of sleep in the past 48 hours, you decide to do what Pegasi do best. Pass the fuck out on a cloud after partying way too hard. Hey, if she ain't got that wing, she ain't got no thing, child.
Ooh, blue, 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 blue.
What?
Ooh, blue, 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 blue.
Fucking...
You open your eyes and stare out at the inky blackness that surrounds you.
Fuck, did I sleep too late? What time is it?
You frantically look around, but you can't see anything.
Ooh, blue, 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 blue.
Who's there?
Face your fears.
What?
Ooh, blue, face your fears.
Luna, can you just stop that now, please?
You hear quite an undignified harumph and a stomp behind you. Turning, you see the princess of the night. You feel like you should bow, but, you know, she's in your head with her morals and shit.
Well, better be safe than sorry. Your Majesty, to what do I owe this honor?
How did ye know it was me?
She inquires, tilting her head with a small frown.
Well, to be fair, the only things I usually dream about are
Zebrakin harems. Right, well, we weren't about to insert ourselves into something like that.
It's fun, you know. Really relaxes the body.
You do the sexy wing stretch thing that all mares just know how to do. Luna rolls her eyes.
Yes, well, apparently we are not allowed to have a guardian harem like we used to. Honestly, why does Sister keep an all-male castle guard then?
Wait, what was this?
Oh, never mind. We'll make you forget this by the time you wake up.
She sits next to you, legs tucked under her barrel.
Well, dang. That was some juicy information. So, what fears do I need to face?
She shrugs.
Commitment, love, actual intimacy. The usual when it comes to your type.
Well, excuse me, Princess, for boring you.
We did not mean to insult you, adventurer. Just, after doing this job for thousands of years, it does start to get a bit repetitive.
Yeah, well, still.
Very well then. We shall treat you like a delicate little unique flower. Better?
You give Luna a flat look.
But seriously, why is she here?
Well, Daring, I had to calm a horrible nightmare from a sweet bean last night. Know anything about that?
How did you know? Can you read minds?
I can read your mind when I inhabit your dreams. Makes things much easier.
Fuck.
Now, about that poor stallion you'd led on for months. I think...
Yes, okay. I was a horse, I admit. I cut him loose, I told him the truth. Isn't that enough?
Well, it is better than what you've done in the past, but in this case you've already lined up another stallion. This has never stopped you before.
Well, I think this one might be the one.
Is this why you're planning on getting him drunk and rutting him? Who is it, if we may ask?
Luna, you could read my mind.
Yes, but we want you to tell us, and tell me why.
She smiles softly.
Anon.
She tilts her head.
Really?
Yes, Ken. Wait, you can only read my active thoughts and I'm actually thinking? Ha! I got you!
Okay, stop yelling.
Luna rubs her forehead gently.
Thank you. Some mares. Just trying to help. So the alien stallion. Why? Just like the exotics, like zebras?
Okay, one, that was a teensy bit racist, and two, no. He's not like other stallions. He's dominant, but not in the don't hold my hoof, I'm an independent stallion that don't need no mare kind of way.
Luna nods, looking a bit lost. You think some examples at her.
Ah, I see. Well, it is good, we suppose, that there is more equality amongst our ponies. So, why this plan to get him drunk?
Do you think about it, or do you not? If you think about it, then she'll know. But if you choose not to...
Not thinking about it is causing you to obsess over it. And then I can read your mind.
Fuck!
Language, young mare!
You grumble in your thoughts.
Thoughtily? Yeah, new word. Take that, Merriam-Oxford Dictionary.
Luna is silent.
Silently judging my thoughts? Wow, that brain yelling didn't even make her flinch. Is she? She is!
She's steadily getting redder as her wings are lifting from her barrel.
Oh, so she's got to the part where Twilight talks about—
We must go!
Fucking Royal Canterlot voice in my skull!
Please stop yelling!
Luna, well, yells, trotting in place. She hastily looks right, then left, then dives to what seems to be an opening portal. It would be a graceful exit if her fully erect wings didn't cause her to get caught. She squirms quite ungracefully.
Yeah, I'm gonna remember all this shit.
Press the big red button!
What did I just freaking finish thinking at her? I swear!
Everything goes black. You are Daring Do, waking from a really fucking weird dream with a start. You almost roll off the cloud. Almost. You look around. It's dusk, just about when you should be meeting the girls, and Anon, for a night on the town. Apparently, one of the mayors employs him and gave him Monday off with pay. so he can drink tonight.
Stallions get it all, seriously.
You stretch again, doing that wing stretch that all mares just know how to do.
Deja vu.
And you're off, gliding around town at the speed of yawn. Your keen senses hone in on your prey.
More like you see really freaking obvious rainbow contrails and decide to follow it. But that's not what I'm gonna tell my biographers. Nope, adventurer superpowers. Sells more action figures that way. Or collectible figurines for the mare still living in Mama's basement.
You see your group. Apparently Dash just landed and made her intro. Time to totally one-up her. You go in for your dive, but
Look, she just lifted off again! Probably to do some idiotic stunt, damn it!
you slow down as hard as you can. She sees you and tries to do the same. Fluttershy covers her mouth. Applejack has the look of utter joy on her face. Rarity is cringing. Twilight is trying to shield Anon's eyes from this horror.
Thank you.
And so you slow motion collide just as Pinkie Pie takes a picture.
Fuck!
So, after the embarrassing laughter of two mares and shaking the dust off, you say hi to the group. Dash is conflicted. She was just shamed, sure, but she got an impromptu bear hug from her idol, so net plus? You see Anon trying not to laugh.
Okay, I see how it is.
Dash tries to walk towards him, but you stick a hoof out. You look at her with a grin and she doesn't get it. You get close, uncomfortably close, and you start preening her. She gets the hint, and soon the two of you are licking and muzzling each other's wings clean.
This is kinda hot.
Sneaking a peek at Anon, he thinks so too. From laughter to blushing hard in 2.5 seconds. Nice.
Dash's scent is also nice. Like whetstone and cold air, crisp and... Hey now, brain. One herd made at a time. Okay.
So after that double awkward intro, you decide to break the ice.
Alright, so now that we're presentable, what's this joint we're going to?
Applejack points at the bar.
It's right here. It's the Salty Stallion. They've got booths, a stage for live music, and a record player, if you want to pay the bits.
You nod at Twilight. Not too bad. Rarity walks in front of the group, grabbing the door with her magic.
After you, good sir.
She does a little bow.
Oh wow, gentle mare status confirmed! If I had a parasol, I'd be tripping it really hard right now!
Anon laughs and enters.
Good. Step one complete.
You all pour in afterwards and are able to secure a booth facing the stage. Unfortunately, there's nothing scheduled for tonight, so it's kind of a shit view. Well, it would be if you weren't staring at your soon-to-be horse Bondo.
What's the human equivalent of that? Humbando? No, that's not right. Oh well.
Dash is first.
Of course she is!
Anon, you gotta try this shot. It's called the Cinerator. It's a cinnamon liqueur that's got this great kick to it.
Sure thing, Dad.
Actually, Anon, I took the liberty of ordering for us. For the first round, at least. I hope you don't mind.
Everyone looks at Fluttershy. She squeaks and shrinks down.
Hey, no problem. I'm curious as what you'll get us.
Be nice to him, Daring. We're all on the same team.
Every pony else seems to get it and starts nodding. Small talk starts, and soon the waiter comes over.
Your drinks, every pony. And human.
Ugh, no, cult bad. He's ours. 6 ciders. Local brew, not bad. And 1 frilly umbrella drink.
Anon takes it in his hands. The drink is basically engulfed in his grip. Poker face all around.
Well, thank you, Fluttershy. I'm sure I'll enjoy this.
Okay, I'll give it to her. Any other stallion, he starts sipping on it right away. It's also about 70% pure alcohol. Sneaky mare, I approve.
Coconutty in my mouth. Sunset breeze.
Anon just smiles softly and raises his glass. What a gentle stallion.
To friendship.
You all cringe slightly, but accept the toast.
That all changes tonight.
And he chugged it.
Well, fuck that.
You, Dash, Applejack, and Pinkie all chug as well, and slam your drinks down at the same time.
Hey, barkeep. Cinerator shots, please.
Make it a double!
It begins. After a few drinks, and mind you, you've been spreading the pain, sipping on water while he's drinking cider, you're tipsy. So is every pony else. Well, Fluttershy's a lightweight, so she stopped drinking early, but finally, Anon is tipsy. And you've just had a horrible, wonderful idea. Stallions love being in the spotlight, right?
Hey, Barmare!
You yelled that maybe a little too loud. Pony's looking at you.
Buck 'em, I'm getting alien dick tonight.
What?
You got a guitar on that stage?
You point a hoof at the stage, and everyone silently raises an eyebrow.
Yeah, and a piano. You gonna do some karaoke?
Well, actually, Anon, I like to hear a human song.
The other mares, shit, almost the whole bar, starts nodding and clopping their hooves together.
Show us your cock, Anon.
He laughs and waves at the crowd, standing up.
Yes, take the bait! Get on that stage, you stupid, handsome colt, and get your token applause.
You've never seen a stallion get booed off stage.
Then ride that high back home so I can ride that dick.
He gets on stage and grabs the guitar. It's a little small for him, but he sits down on the stool, propping it up on his knee.
Well, here's a song that was popular before I came over here. Let me know what y'all think.
He begins to play. You enjoy what he's doing with his fingers on the guitar. Literally, those sounds have never been heard before. It sends shivers down your spine. Then he starts to sing, and your wings go right up. Anon finishes to roaring applause. You're pretty sure you came a little when he howled. Mares and stallions cheer him in the little bar. Even your own group was raving like mad.
That was good.
You yourself cheer and clap your hooves against the table. That's your stallion!
Yes, he is.
Anon smiles and waves to the crowd, placing the guitar back down on the stage floor and hopping down. He walks back to your table, all smiles.
So I take it you liked it.
That was awesome.
The table agrees with you, and you continue your general dick riding of this stallion. Figuratively, soon to be literally. Apparently, his singing has given him some minor rock star status, and free drinks start making their way over to your table. He drinks the first few, but soon starts passing the rest out to every pony else.
Man, I'm gonna get sloshed. Some of this is top shelf. Oh well, I've had drunken sex before. Not too bad. Just gotta stretch before hoof.
Hey, Manners.
Anon turns and looks at the outburst near your table. You follow his look and...
Holy buck, cuz?
Daring? Awesome.
Hey, Bubble Butt.
Aw, her nickname is Bubble Butt? Why didn't I think of that before?
Wait,
Anon looks confused.
what?
You continue to hug the mare next to you.
Y'all are related?
Well, yeah, I'm Daring Do. She's Ditzy Do. We have the same family name.
Ditzy nods.
But I thought your name was Derpy.
No, that's the name you get to use if you're her friend.
But I've been using it since I got here.
Well, ever had a piano drop on your head?
She shuts up and stares wide-eyed at your cousin. Ditzy smiles.
But then we got to know each other, so we're all good.
You scoot over, patting the seat next to you.
Hop on in.
Don't mind if I do.
Derpy replies, sitting next to you. You can always use a wing mare, and it's obvious what your group is trying to do here, so she's no threat. Rainbow Dash looks both hurt and astounded.
You two are related?
Yeah, we just...
You two are related.
Okay, Dash, just calm down there.
Derpy sighs and leans into you, turning to face Anon.
So, where'd you learn to lip sync like that?
Anon tosses an ice cube at Derpy.
Catty bitch. Is it that astounding I can sing?
Derpy sticks her tongue out at your stallion.
Okay, they're just friends. This is good. Get them all nice and relaxed.
Another round of shots appear at your table, courtesy of some mare who won't get the dick. You pick up a glass.
To singing!
To sing!
So, Darren, you might be a bit drunk. Well, a bit drunk. Ain't your bitch for once. Opponent's deck stallions style.
Wow, you can't even think straight. Does Brain want to take over?
Nah, I think I'll hand everything over to Ovaries. You go down there, Ovary does what Ovary wants. It's alright.
You give Anon the bedroom eyes. Well, eye. The other eye is staring at that other fucking sexy human. You gonna hit him up if this goes south with Anon. Time to leap into action. Action! Apparently, the other mares at your table are either A. Passed out a la Rarity and Fluttershy, B. Really, really drunk, like AJ and Twilight, C. Horny as fuck, like Pinky and Dash. And you. You give the secret hoof signal to Pinky. She doesn't notice, so you lean over the table and whisper.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Stage whisper, the most selective of silent speakings. The pink one turns to you. You go through a complicated array of hoof motions. She nods knowingly.
Good. Time to get every pony home and naked and...
Ovary does what Ovary wants.
I know, ovaries. I know. Give me a few minutes. Damn.
Feed me, darling.
Okay, stop. Sheesh. Anon. Anon.
You get Anon's attention with your wordsmithing. He turns to look at you, a permanent blush on his face.
It's time to go to bed, babe.
He grins. Does he know?
If Pinky has betrayed you...
Yeah, it's getting pretty late.
He stands up, wobbling slightly.
Yes! The wobble. That means he's drunk enough to fuck and sober enough to get it up.
You pat yourself on the back.
Excellent.
Derpy looks at you and smiles, nodding softly.
Yeah, let's get everyone back home. Twilight's castle is probably the easiest.
This mare. Gonna give her some royalties for my next book. She's one of the good ones.
Your group makes its way out of the bar. Some final catcalls you largely ignore. It's time for Operation Get Fucked. You stumble back with the group to the shiny castle. Fuck, good thing you weren't a Pegasus. Wait, yes you were. You mean good things not in clouds. Can't fly. Fly no, walk yes. Yes. Anon is trying to talk to every pony, but no one's really paying attention. It's just snuggles against his leg. In Pinky's case, she's actually snuggling one of his legs. Makes him walk with a limp.
He's gonna make me walk with a hitch tomorrow.
Fluttershy and Rarity are being carried under his arms.
His strong, warm arms. Wow, he's strong. 2 ponies, 3 if you count leg humper, and no fatigue.
Dash flies up and lands on his back, snuggling in.
Bitch, that's a great idea.
You make more idle banter with everyone, and eventually you make it to the castle. Away from the throne room, up the stairs to the...
Oh, wow!
You look around at this opulent bedroom. A massive herd-sized bed sits in the middle.
Man, that looks soft.
You decide to hop up on it, stretching right in front of Anon.
Yeah, and flash a little.
I'm gonna go get some water. You need to just relax here.
He coughs and starts to unload his pones.
Don't take too long. He's gonna go freshen up. Yeah, he wants it. This is a great plan, Daring. Just top notch. Thanks, ovaries. No problem. Now pose for your stallion so you're picked first. Good idea.
You sprawl out over the deceptively comfortable mattress.
Man, this is comfy as fuck.
You roll over onto your back, wings spread out. Stallions love plumage.
And leg spread. There we go. Airing out the V before you get the D.
You lay your head back and wait. Any moment and Anon will come back. You awake with a start. Bleary-eyed, you look around. Sunlight streams in through the open windows. You don't see Anon.
Fuck. Really? Maybe I need to check into AA or something.
You do feel a pressure against your abdomen. Maybe he went down and fell asleep?
Oh man, if he went down, then I'm gonna propose to him right now.
Nope, just Twilight, asleep on your tummy. You're just still drunk enough to think this prank is gonna be funny. You scoot up slowly, making sure not to wake her up. Just so her muzzle is right above your fun cave, then squeeze your legs together and...
Oh, Buck.
You moan and writhe loud enough to wake every pone. Twilight among them. It takes her just a few moments to realize what's going on.
Sorry, I'm not I mean, we're not
Can't
even...
contain your
I just-
laughter. Everyone else is either somewhat aroused, suffocating from a massive hangover, or both. Twilight hoofs you in the cutie mark. You flinch.
Hey now, you just gotta finish what you started.
Crassling pony.
She mumbles, clenching her eyes shut. Yeah, alcohol's a bitch, but your liver is used to it. Or dead. One of the two. You look around and take stock. Apparently, a couple mares did get frisky last night. With each other. You smile as they untangle themselves.
Well... that could have gone better.
Wait, that scent. Is it his? You inhale again, deep as you can. No. It's blueberry muffins? After much groaning, sniffling, moaning, and a couple hard thuds, you make your way downstairs to the kitchen. The first thing you notice, this place smells fucking wonderful. Damn it, you miss rooming with the derp.
But it could be your stallion cooking, you know. Good thought, brain, and welcome back. Thanks. Now sugar, please.
You look to the kitchen table. Huh. One round of muffins is already gone.
Wait.
You head over, ignoring Derpy's.
Morning.
You are scrutinizing the fuck out of these leftovers.
Chocolate macadamia nut chunk cookies. She only bakes these when she gets laid.
Derpy lays down a tray of now horribly inferior blueberry shame muffins on the table.
You only ever made these when you got laid, derps.
You look at her as serious as the hangover you're currently fighting. The other girls make their way down into the kitchen, grumbling their thanks for the food. No.
Derpy, tell me, seriously,
She looks away shyly. The other ponies start to sit at the table.
did you fuck Anon?
Chairs squeak, then are silent. No pony moves. Derpy opens her mouth to speak, but the kettle goes off. Coffee, thankfully. She walks back over to the stove, a slight hitch in her step.
Celestia Luna, damn it, she got fucked by your stallion daring!
She turns to look at you, plastering that innocent face as she brings over the kettle. Fuck, if it weren't life-giving coffee, you'd hit her. But that grin and that twinkle in her eyes.
Fuck.
Derpy nods with a smile. You angrily grab a muffin and begin to chow down. You can't stop the fact that she got the D, but you can stop this hangover in its tracks with some delicious sugar. You glare at her, and she smiles back again, dropping the kettle on the table. She looks at you.
Wait, she looks at you? Ditzy?
Dearie, is something wrong?
Your eyes!
Derpy starts to freak out a bit.
No, I mean, your eyes are...
What? Oh, fuck, if I'm dying, please let me...
They're fixed!
Derpy stops panicking.
Oh, that. Yeah, that happened last night.
What? How can you be so nonchalant over getting your eyes fixed? You got hit by a thundercloud when you were a foal, and now you're...
You shut up, partially astounded at her demeanor, partially still fucking furious that she fucked your stallion before you. You can hear Twilight murmur as she takes notes.
Potentially healing properties.
It's just, yeah. Can I get any pony anything?
She tries to change the subject. Rarity won't let her.
Yes, dear. How about you get me some juicy details?
Derpy flinches.
I ain't gonna help this horse. That was my dick! Ovaries is angry! Silence, Ovaries. Brain is back in control. You'll get your dick soon.
Derpy sits at the table and pours herself a mug of coffee in silence.
So I guess you want to know.
Yes!
She clears her throat and begins to tell her story.